Alright, last question on the first page of your homework. We got to find the solution to each one of these. It wants us to do it mentally, so I think it really wants us to revert back to the opposite of what we were doing up here, you know. And so mentally we could think of this, I think, just simple. You know, what number can I add to 30 to get 40? A would be 10. What number could I add to 500 to get to 200? Another way to think about this in your head is, what is 200 minus 500? Kind of the way Tyler thought about it when we talked about those examples in class. The answer minus the add-in should give you the other one. So in your head, you should be able to imagine, okay, that difference is 300 below. Same idea here. This might be a little backwards for you to think, what can I add to negative 1 to get negative 2? Well, if that's hard for you to think of, maybe think of it as negative 2 minus negative 1, although I think that's probably harder to think about it, honestly. But I'd need another negative 1 to get back to negative 2. Both of those things equal negative 1. And this one right here, what could I add to this to get 0? You need its additive inverse, so that should be mental for us. Negative 3,567 is what D equals in that one. So this one was A, this one was B, this is what C equals. And that is the fourth problem there. And I think we got some time on this video. We can go ahead and jump into the next page on lesson 6. Write these sentences to answer the question. Alright, so like you were having a conversation with somebody, and he wants to know how much warmer is 82 than 40. So we'll do a quick little number line this. Okay, here's 82. And here's 40. And I would say that 82 is, and I need to know this distance, which is pretty simple. 82 minus 40 is 42. So 82 is 42 degrees warmer than 40. Let's do another one. Let's say that we want to know how much warmer is 82 compared to negative 40. Okay, so we can use the same number line. Negative 40 would be like over here, right? And so we want to know, all right, what's the difference between those temperatures? Well, that's a lot longer, right? You got 82 to get to 0, and then another 40 to get back. So essentially, you got to add these two numbers together to get 122. So 82 is 122 degrees warmer than negative, that was negative 40, warmer than negative 40. Big difference between those two situations. And we're going to end right there. We'll jump in with number 2 on the next problem. Actually, no, let's go ahead and do this. I think we got 2 minutes. We can finish number 2. A company produces screens, and based on the table, could there be a relationship between these? Okay, so if there's a relationship, that means when I divide them, pixels divided by square inches, I should get the same number. So I got my calculator. I'm doing 31,104 divided by 6. I'm doing 373,248 divided by 72. I'm doing 544,320 divided by 105. And I'm dividing the last set there, which is a several amount of pixels, divided by 300. And every time that I did that division, every time that I did it, I kept getting this number, 5184, 5184. 5184 every time. So that means I have a constant of proportionality, and it says if we do have a proportional relationship, write an equation representing the relationship. If not, explain your reasoning. So if we got to write an equation here, let's call square inches i's, and we'll call number of pixels p's. So what would I do to these i's to get p's? I would multiply by my constant, which is 5,184. So that would be, to equal P, I would do 5,184 times I. And that is number 2. A little recap of some of the old things past.